Welcome to the TheDPost Sports Notebook, your daily WVU sports roundup at TheDPost.com. Nikki Izzo Brown's facial expression said it all Monday. The WVU women's soccer coach wore a look of disbelief and confusion as she learned that her Mountaineers had earned a number 3 seed in the NCAA tournament. Izzo Brown's Mountaineers will host their former Big East Conference rival Georgetown in a first-round game at 4 p.m. Saturday at Dick DeLess Soccer Stadium. It's a rematch game as the teams played to a 1-1 double overtime draw on September 12th. The Mountaineers have no beef with their opponent as they embark on their 15th straight NCAA appearance. Izzo Brown was not happy with the team's seed. She felt the Mountaineers' number 8 ranking, their top 10 RPI, their Big 12 Conference regular season and tournament titles, and their 18-match unbeaten streak were more than enough to be rewarded with a 2 seed. The difference between a 2 seed and a 3 seed? The 2 seed stays at home for at least the first 3 rounds if it keeps winning. If WVU beats Georgetown, it will travel to 2 seed Penn State's field for a meeting against the winner of Virginia Tech and Dayton. A win there would most likely mean a rematch with Penn State on the Nittany Lions' home pitch in the 3rd round, a scenario WVU hoped to avoid. If life had gone a different way, Jayshawn Page may not have ended up with the WVU men's basketball team. The junior guard from Jamestown, New York, could be getting ready to play for Southern Mississippi this week, or even Marshall. It's been a little bit of a journey, Page said after scoring 13 points and adding 6 steals and 5 rebounds in the Mountaineers' 109-60 exhibition win against Shepherd on Sunday. Page also refers to his journey as the grind, or the process. In either case, Page's journey has spanned 3 high schools and 2 junior colleges in 6 years. His academic stops have crossed 3 time zones with visits to New York, Kentucky, Idaho, Missouri, and a brief moment in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Following his team's 33-16 victory against WVU on November 8th, Texas head coach Charlie Strong said his team had to move on. Strong, who crowd surfed in UT's locker room after the Longhorns' first home win against a ranked opponent in 6 years, said the Longhorns' next challenge was getting past that victory and focusing on this week's game at Oklahoma State. If you're a good football team, you have to be able to duplicate your performance from last week, Strong said. We want to make sure they don't get too full of themselves. We have no reason to get full of ourselves. The Mountaineers face a different kind of challenge. Coming off back-to-back losses for the first time this season, WVU has to sit through a bye week before hosting number 7 Kansas State on November 20th. The Wildcats represent WVU's 5th ranked opponent this season, and the Mountaineers, who are 1-3 in those games so far, just suffered their most lopsided defeat at the hands of the unranked Longhorns. But WVU head coach Dana Holgorsen said he expected his team to regroup quickly. I think kids are a little more resilient than you think they are, he said. I think coaches take losses harder than players do at times. But we do it by trying to keep the same schedule each and every week and trying not to focus too much on winning or losing games. It's all about the next day and getting it over with.